Hey guys, it's time to do a full review of the Huawei Honor 8 Lite phone, which is a Lite edition of the original Huawei Honor 8. So this phone is costing around $250 here. So it is a budget phone and it is a super good looking budget phone. I don't really think that we have a better looking phone than this in that price range, at least where I live. So that's just my opinion. I actually like this Honor 8 design ever since we first saw it, and basically it's like the most good looking Huawei phone on the market. Talk about the build quality of this phone. We have the glass on the back and the metal on the sides, but still they have downgraded the glass a little bit. Like, it's not as shiny, as reflective in lighting conditions as the original Honor 8. The fingerprint scanner does not click anymore, so that's also gone, the smart key thing. And yeah, the sides are also not as much shiny compared to the original Honor 8, but still it looks awesome. And in my opinion, it's still a great phone, build quality wise, look wise, still pretty sexy. So in short, you're getting a great build quality for the price you're paying. Looking at the display, 5.2-inch 1080p HD. This display is good, but don't mistake it to be same as the original Huawei Honor 8. So there are differences in colors. This one, of course, does have a better color look, does have a more of a natural look, and this one is like a little bit yellowish, especially the whites, but still it is 1080p HD and can't complain that much. You can see the quality here. The outdoor visibility is also pretty nice, so it's pretty handy as well. One of the best things about this phone that is coming with Android 7.0 Nougat right out of the box, which is something we don't have on that many Huawei phone. Actually, only this one and the Mate 9 has Android 7.0 Nougat, at least with my phones. So this makes this phone really special at this moment, at least for me. So software experience is great, EMUI is improved. It is not like completely looking at like iOS, so it has this own app drawer as well, which is quite nice. You can also disable that if you want to, if you want that old look. They also changed the camera UI a lot, so we have tons of features here with this phone. So it's a lot more original now. You can say it has a Kirin 655 processor with 3 gigs of RAM. I've done a speed test and it's proven to be pretty good actually. And the speed test that I did with the Honor 8, it actually was struggling in RAM management, but that was because the Google Chrome browser. In my other speed test that I did with the Honor 6X and the Galaxy A5 2017, it didn't refresh a single application. So it is pretty good. Huawei phones are pretty reliable when it comes to the RAM management. So going into settings, you can see we got a couple of options here and there. You can customize your navigation keys. We got fingerprint ID hacks as well, like you can scroll through pictures by swiping like this. We also have Smart Assistant, where you'll find all the cool features of the phone. They also completely change the way their quick setting area looks like, so now it is looking pretty good. We have eye comfort feature, which is a night mode. So we also have a phone manager, which is like a one-stop shop for this phone to clear up the junk files or virus scanning and blacklisting some things. So that really is a good software application edition we have here, because we don't really have to install any third-party apps from the Play Store. So that is great, something that Samsung has also done with their Android 7.0 Nougat. Now, one thing that is pretty bad with the 16GB Huawei Honor 8 Lite is that only 7 gigs, around 7 gigs is free out of 16 gigs, which is pretty low actually nowadays. I mean, if you're planning to install Asphalt 8 or Asphalt Extreme or Nova 3 or high-level games, so you're not going to be having that much space on this phone. In Pakistan, they only launched the 16GB RAM variant. There's also a 32/64 gig variant as well somewhere around the world, but I don't think we'll get those variants here. So 16GB is the option we have currently, and the storage is definitely low. The firmware actually takes around 6.55GB of space, which is really a lot. So if you're not gonna install that many heavy games, then it should be pretty okay for you. You can still install like one heavy game, and then you can save storage. So still, With all the apps that I've installed, I have like 6 something gigabyte free. So yeah, that is a concern there. Moving on to the camera, so it is coming with a 12 megapixel single camera on the back, which is very similar to the camera that we have on the Honor 6X. Pretty much the same, but there's no dual camera sensor, so you can't have that bokeh effect that you can get with the dual camera phone. So overall picture quality is good. I'm pretty satisfied actually. We have a little bit warm colors, but it's satisfying, and the front camera is also good with the selfies. The outdoor pictures looks awesome. Nice depth of field. We have a pretty good performance in terms of the indoor picture quality as well. So let's take a look at a 1080p footage. So lastly, we'll be discussing the battery life on this phone. So this does not support fast charging. So I was getting a lot of questions about that. So there you go. Does not support fast charging. It has a 3000 milliamp hour cell, and it is not a power hungry phone. So you should be able to get through the day without any problem. Lack of fast charging is a bummer, but still you can expect to have a 15 hours of solid usage without any problem. So yeah, overall it's a good phone, but the storage is pretty low if you're getting the 16 gigabyte RAM variant. It's not that much of a enjoyable thing. It does support micro SD card slot for storage expansion, which is great, but still the applications, the games, the heavy games will get installed in the internal memory. So if storage is a really serious thing, and if the 16 gigabyte storage option is the only thing that's available here in your country with the Honor 8 Lite, then you can go with the Honor 6X, because that phone actually gives 32 gigs of internal memory. So you can install a lot more applications, heavy games. And also, if you want the battery, if battery is your concern and you don't care about the looks, then also the Honor 6X is a phone to go with, because the battery life is just too good on that one. 3400 plus mAh battery. So yeah, that's also my opinion on Honor 8 Lite versus Honor 6X. Even though I'll be doing a comparison, but still, just to let you know about the straight answer. So we'll get to the facts in that full comparison, but this is a full review of the Honor 8 Lite. A great phone, and if you have a Huawei P9 Lite, then keep that phone, keep using it, and upgrade to P10 Lite if you want to. But don't buy P9 Lite right now, because we have the Honor 8 Lite and we have the Honor 6X. These phones are clearly better than the Huawei P9 Lite of the last year. So that's also another question answered. So let me know what more videos you want to see, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.